original.
Hello and welcome to Web Crawlers. This is our mailbag episode where we play your voicemails, read your reviews, and read your emails. I'm Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
And that's all, folks. But in the future, could it be you?
Could it be you?
Official announcement, hot off the press. We put it
hot
on
off the presses, see?
Hot off the presses, see? We already posted it on our social media, but if you're a patron, you, I'm talking to you specifically, can be a guest host of your favorite podcast, Web Crawlers, while Melissa is having a baby and learning how to raise it.
That's a fun way to put it. Figuring out keep a human alive
and figuring out what to do with it. So all you have to do is be a patron or become a patron. It's as little as $2 a month. And then send us a message. Say, hey, I would like to guest host an episode. Or if you have an idea for an episode, you can write and host your own episode as well. And I'll be your guest host.
Yeah, we've gotten like around 10-ish messages. We've already got some interest, so people are into it.
And that's really fun if you've always been interested in something and want to teach everyone about it, or if you've had a crazy experience and want to let everyone know, or if you have a field of expertise, that's really cool as well. So the deadline for this is September 1st. So become a patron or message us on our Patreon by then. Please do it on our Patreon so we have everything in one place. And we will message everyone, and then we will create kind of a calendar so you guys can choose dates that work for everyone, and we will get to recording. We record on Zoom, so please make sure you have Zoom, and we will send out all the details once, in September.
It'll probably be October-ish.
Yes, yeah, because Melissa pops that baby out sometime in September.
Who knows when? Could be September. Tomorrow.
Could be tomorrow because you're getting there.
This baby's giant. I can't walk upstairs. I gotta take like a 5-minute rest every time I walk up the stairs.
That's crazy.
I don't recommend it. It sucks. It really sucks.
I do not recommend. No. So yes, please join us. We would love to have you guest host. It'd be so fun. And then we're also going to have some other guest hosts like Jessica from What's Up Weirdo podcast. Yeah. We'll have Dana from Acast, formerly Earwolf. And Rachel from Hollywood Crime Scene. It's honestly going to be really fun when Melissa's away.
I can't wait till everyone's like, Melissa's cool, but like, I really love these guest hosts. And I'll be like, cool, thanks. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah. Anyways, should we get into some voicemails?
We have some reviews. This is from KDH429. Awooga. Hi, ladies. I found your podcast earlier this summer and have been listening to episodes nonstop. I find myself saying boing and la 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 in daily conversations. You ladies are hysterical and remind me of my group of girlfriends. The Sleepwalking Maria's Demon Voice episode remains a classic. Keep it up, Kayla. This is from AJA59501. I've been listening to you girls for years now, and I actually was so mad about the Ouija board prank.
That was fucked.
That I stopped listening for like a few months. Wait,
oh my
really?
God. That's so funny.
Oh no.
Yeah, she was standing up for me.
Oh no. Was that mean what I did? Oh,
That's amazing.
That's amazing. But found my way back and the rest is history. I adore you girls and I'm so excited for Web Crawler's baby. Also, I wanted to suggest a topic. Russell Turcotte from Havre, Montana was murdered hitchhiking home from the Rainbow Gathering in 2003 and his murder remains unsolved. Oh, it's definitely an interesting story. Love to hear your take on it. Thanks for keeping us all entertained and best of luck with everything to Melissa.
Oh, that's sweet.
You stop listening after the week.
That's so funny. She's like, I refuse.
No. Oh,
the
no.
anti-bullying.
This is from Dan Tana.
Aww.
5 stars? Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, internet friends. I'm here to brush up my review of this pod after several years now. And you know what? It's still great. Allie and Melissa are a delight to listen to and so funny and so cool. I came for the paranormal stuff and stayed for everything else because everything they put out is gold. And I've made so many sweet, kind internet friends from the fan community, too.
Oh, that's so sweet. It's really true. Our Discord are all like best friends. It's really
I know.
cute.
I love it. And then this is from Alley Cat Mom.
Me.
I stumbled upon this pod after hearing Tenny and Jessica talk about it on their What's a Weirdo pod. During a long ride dropping my son off to visit his grandparents, I got into it. I got home. I couldn't stop. I'm almost through all of them now. But I look forward to locking myself on my porch again with new episodes and wine in the near future. Thank you, ladies. Keep it up. La, la, la.
Now that sounds like a nice day.
Man, a porch. I wish I had a porch.
I have a little front porch, but...
With a rocking chair.
Yeah, but it's across from an elementary school, so I would feel weird just like sitting on the porch looking out.
Get arrested. Be like, ma'am, you can't. I know this is your house, but
it's weird.
You drink your coffee and you stare at the kids.
Yeah. Saying, what a morning.
Having a great morning. Okay, let's get into these voicemails. Okay, here's the first one.
So this is for web crawlers. I just had to do like a deep breathing exercise to get through this phone call. I kind of just lost it listening to Allie talk about the Danube River, and I'm going to call it that from now on.
Danube River?
I actually was just on a river cruise on the Danube like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, Danube?
And it was really beautiful, really hot.
My bad.
But on that cruise, I had my own single room. I was traveling with a bunch of family.
That's fun.
The average age of passenger was probably 80. So I'm
nice.
The youngest person there besides, crew members.
That sounds fun.
And I was kind of stressed out. I'm I think someone's sneaking into my room. Someone opened my door even though I had it deadbolted. And I was in the shower and I found a towel on my bed. And then when I woke up the next morning, my door was open. It's really weird shit, stressing me out. And then I started getting these Instagram follow requests. So I kept blocking it. So I was oh no, what if it's someone working on the ship?
I don't like that.
But and then it was, and he started messaging me under a fake profile, being
what?
Hey, I don't bite. I just want to talk to you. We're gonna be together for 14 days. So come on, talk to me. And I never responded. I went to the upper management people.
Yeah.
And they were what the fuck? This is not okay. They eventually did this whole investigation with all the staff and found this kid who was doing it. And he was my room steward. So I'm pretty sure that's how he knew my full name, what room I was in, because he was commenting about how I hadn't left my room for 3 days, so I wasn't feeling good.
What?
And they basically kicked him off in some tiny village in Serbia. And then he got, a new whatever.
It's a little overkill.
So I'm probably not going to travel with them again, but they handled it pretty well. But also what the fuck? So he's hopefully home and learning his lesson. I don't know.
Lost in Serbia.
I don't even know the guy. But now he's in Serbia. So yeah, that's my Danube story. Okay, bye.
What? That's crazy. Okay, it's Danube. Didn't know that. Good to know.
Danube. That's really unprofessional and really scary because you're on a boat and you're
for
I
2
can't.
weeks?
Yeah, I can't avoid this feeling. That's really scary.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm glad they kicked him off. I don't like that.
Man. River cruise does sound nice, though.
Yeah, I want to go on a river cruise.
In the Danube.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers. This is Sarah calling from Pennsylvania. And did I just call 3 times? Yes. There's a way that you can skip the ringing and the voicemail prompts, it would be great because definitely the anxiety builds and then you get nervous to leave a message. But anyway, I'm new to the podcast. I'm kind of listening backwards. And I just listened to your Nostradamus episode recently and was talking to my boyfriend about it. And he mentioned, what's her name? The Baba Vanga, the blind woman that predicts things like Nostradamus. And literally the next day she was in the news. So I thought that was kind of a weird synchronicity kind of thing. And then, we were camping this past weekend in West Virginia and I played an episode for him and he said that your voices were annoying and the hashtag men in me loves you even more now.
Thank you.
But right now I'm actually listening to your mailbag episode from last December 2021 and
no recollection.
A super cute Canadian guy called in and said 2022 was going to be our year, your year, and I'm here to say 2022 has been no one's year.
True.
But I think I figured out where Maria's been. Is she off editing your Monster Mash? Because I'm really hoping that comes out soon.
Yes.
Anyway, love you guys. Really into the podcast. I'm so glad I found it. And keep doing what you're doing. Bye.
Wow, thanks for standing up.
For what's right.
For what's right. Okay, next message.
This message is for the web crawlers. It's the young girl. I just had to call in because the girl asked and her ass is on fire. First of all, I'm so sorry. But I've done that before too, not with a booty mask. Which I am.
Oh, the butt mask thing.
Right.
Cool, but I also don't know. I don't know how much that stuff works. It does seem kind of scary, but booty mask. So I put on this stuff in it because I was having pain, and it's a muscle relieving gel, and so it has capsaicin in it. I should know how to say that. I love hot stuff, and I have a degree in nutrition, so I should know how to say that. Capsaicin. And so anyway, you're not supposed to put it on directly after a shower because your pores are all opened up. And I put it on, I covered my entire back because my back had been hurting, and same thing, was up all night with an itchy fucking burning back.
Oh no.
That's
all
horrible.
I wanted to say is maybe try it again without not fresh out of the shower when you're or a hot bath when your pores are all open, and then maybe it would just have the firming effect and not the burning effect. I don't know if you're brave enough to give it another try. That's just my hypothesis. My hypothetical solution. But also I wanted to say that I do not get targeted ads for that, but lately I've been getting a lot of targeted ads for Lexapro. And I'm not on Lexapro,
funny.
but I did tell you guys how I need to go see a therapist, and I did make an appointment. And I've been telling everybody how terrible my anxiety is, so I don't know if that's even for anxiety and depression. I think it is. I think it is. I'm pretty sure I know. Anyway, I know because I was talking to my best friend, Kelly. Hi, Kelly. I love you. Okay, I love you, girls. I have more to talk to you about, but another time. Okay, love you. Bye. Hong Kong.
Wow, those butt masks.
I get ads for them all the time on my Instagram, and I'm so curious about whether or not they work.
Well, apparently they make people's butts burn, so...
I've heard that they are burny.
That means it's working.
Yeah.
Okay, next message.
Hey, web crawlers. It's Chris from Chicago / Vegas. Just wanted to call and say I love
Chicago,
the show,
Las
but
Vegas?
more importantly, I'm in love with James from Las Vegas.
Uh-oh.
My girlfriend is totally cool with it. James, if you hear this, I'm free on Thursday night and would like to hang out. Please respond to this and then hang out with me on Thursday night when I'm free. Boing.
His girlfriend's okay with it.
A love match. I love this. We don't know. We don't know if it's next Thursday.
I think this was. These are about a month. Old.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the problem. Fuck. We got to. What was that guy's name again? We got to make this happen. We got to make this happen.
From Chicago/Las Vegas.
Oh man,
2 great cities.
Yeah.
Okay, next message.
This message is for the web crawlers. I didn't. Well.
Huh?
Boy, I did not realize what I had stumbled across. Okay, so this is the McDonald's headquarters, Hamburger University, and apparently you can get a bachelor's degree in Hamburgerology. But it's really hard to get into the school because you only are qualified if you're like an employee.
Wait, what? There's a McDonald's school?
It's so interesting.
Hamburger University.
But I felt like I couldn't just drop that on you. And I know you probably already figured this out, but like,
yes.
My God. And I'm looking at the menus for like global favorites. I finally found a menu. There's something called a McPlant. There's a barbecue bacon quarter pounder with cheese. Your ghost pepper McChicken. Suck me up, fam. Oh, that's like a truck going by.
Hamburger University.
This is crazy.
I don't know. This just looks wild to me. I feel like also there's a Canadian salad called I'm Greeking Out. So, okay, I don't know. I feel like you guys can read. I don't need to tell you the menu. But I just thought that was crazy. It's the headquarters. It's super fancy, and I want to go. And also, I also wanted to call back and say, I was just trying to remember. I got excited. All my friends and all my bimbo friends in Illinois, and I think anyone and everyone is invited to meet at the global menu, McDonald's University in Chicago. And did you know there's a goth Target in Chicago?
A goth Target?
I don't know. You guys are the Chicago podcast, so I just had to show you in on all these fun little things that I'm finding that are so interesting. I want to go explore. Okay, this message.
It's just black. It's Gothic architecture.
That's cool.
Okay, love you. Bye. I mean, bye.
Ooh, that was good.
That was good.
Wait, so there's a Hamburger University.
This is crazy.
A goth Target. It's just an all black building. That's a pretty cool building.
That's a cool building. We got to do a mini episode or a Patreon episode on this Hamburger University. Wow. The school accepts less than 1% of its applicants.
That's like harder than getting the
Harvard. It's the Harvard of hamburger universities.
Whoa. Thebestschools.org, Hamburger University. Wow, McDonald's is among the biggest employers in the world. Yes, we know. Hamburgerology. You learn something new every day.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to look into this.
Yeah. Next message.
This message is for the web crawlers. This is Kelly from Houston, Texas, and I'm just calling you because I am on day 4 of COVID quarantine, and I'm getting bored. Actually, I feel pretty great. Thank you to Becca from the Discord. She's please, Maria, come back for the supplement protocol. I feel excellent, but I still am quarantined and lonely, and my husband is out at the beach with his friends. So a couple of things. Y'all were talking about proposal stories, and Allie, I think I had the perfect proposal, by your standards at least. So
ready.
Back in 2019, after I had been hinting for a specific ring to my then boyfriend for several years, we took our yearly trip to San Antonio, which if you've never been there in the winter, like near Christmas, it's really fun to go on the Riverwalk. It's like a big touristy place that we go there every year. And so we went to San Antonio, and we were staying in a hotel kind of close to the Riverwalk. I think it was the Hilton Garden Inn. I just remember that because I just thought it was a funny place to be proposed to at. Well, yeah, I guess I got ahead of the story. So we went out to dinner, and we were going to go back out on the Riverwalk, and I decided to take a nap. And there's this picture of my now husband, Jason, like posing in front of me. I'm like passed the fuck out. And he has a ring in front of him. And
oh, my God.
Funny. And then he woke me up and proposed to me, which is pretty sweet. So that was the first thing I have. So, yeah, that's my proposal story at the Hilton Garden Inn on the Riverwalk in San Antonio. And the second thing
really
was,
funny.
So when Marissa, oh, my gosh, Melissa.
Yeah, it's always Marissa.
Goes on maternity leave. I thought it would be really cool if you had some guests that were like, you know, bimbos. Maybe Dantana, maybe...
Oh, we're doing it. Yeah.
James from Las Vegas, maybe Becca, or whoever. Not me, though, because I'm terrified of speaking in public, so please don't nominate me. But anyway, y'all are the best. Love you. Hong Kong. La, la, la.
That's a funny proposal story.
That is a really funny proposal.
Well, your wish has come true.
Yeah, your wish is our command.
Okay, next message.
This is a message for web crawlers. This is Holly from McDonald's and of the Haunted Doll. And now I can clarify that I am from Michigan. I live like right in the middle of the state.
Nice.
And the nearest town to me is actually called Amble. And it is clarified as a ghost town on the Google map. So if that tells you anything about my area, like there's a lot of corn here.
Hell yeah, there is.
Hell yeah, I love corn.
Lots of corn and like farm animals and shit. And I'm right out in the middle of the country, and it's gorgeous, and I love it. And the reason I have the weird like O sound is because my boyfriend of 4 years, his family is Dutch. And somehow through the generations, they retained some of their accents. And he always says shit like, oh, geez, oh, no. So I've definitely picked that up. And also I've been told that I talk kind of like Uber people, which is like the Upper Peninsula. And they have this whole other way of speaking.
It's very
which kind of sounds like the people from Canada. I don't know. And I've also been told by people from out of state that Michiganders talk really fast.
Fast?
Like, we don't draw. Fast? We just, like, apparently are really clipped and, like, hurry through our sentences.
I feel like I talk
slow. Yeah, that's why I have a funny voice. And McDonald's can be fun.
No, I don't notice it.
Like, sometimes it's fun. Like, I, like, start food fights and stuff and, like,
start
revert
food
back
fights?
to my teenage days. And I'm just like, pickle fight, bitches.
Pickle
fight.
Pickle fight.
God. They annoy me. And now my 16-year-old's working there, too. And it's so cute. And I just grin ear to ear every time I see him in his little uniform and his little hat making his little cheeseburgers. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Love you. Bye.
See, that's crazy because I'm from Michigan and I don't hear
it either, though,
accent.
to be honest. Yeah.
The Upers. Yeah, the Upper Peninsula, they got a weird accent. It's very Fargo-esque.
Pickle fight, bitches.
Pickle fight, bitches.
So I forgot the funny part again. It's Holly.
Hi.
Yeah. So the other day, I was standing beside, like, I think he's like 17, and he already has a kid. Oh, my word. Babies having babies.
Yikes.
But I was standing beside one of the kids I work with, and I was changing the salt and pepper, and that consists of, like, this bag, and it's like a pound of salt and pepper, and then you have the shaker, and you pour it in the shaker, blah, blah, blah. And he made a fucking menopause joke to me, at my expense. So, like, I, like, went to just, like, dump a little salt and pepper on him, and the bag ripped, and, like, literally a pound of salt and pepper went all over him. And I was like, karma, bitch, karma. And then he was like, it's in my shoes. But he felt bad, and he, like, cleaned up my mess and apologized for the menopause joke. So all is well. I just figured I'd give you, like, a cute little anecdote. All right, bye.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
You get salt and pepper in your shoes.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers. I've been waiting so long to be able to say that, but I've never had a good reason to write in. I'm not writing, I'm talking, so I'm really excited. I just started listening to the Nostradamus episode, which I'm excited to dig into, but you mentioned The Simpsons and how neither of you have seen it for like 10 years. And I am the person in any social situation that will jump on you for saying that, because it is still... It's not still so good.
I'm sure it is.
I'm sure it's still good,
and
yeah.
It always goes up and downs in like waves of how good it is. But there is no social commentary like Simpsons social commentary. And I wanted to tell you specifically to watch, because it's all on Disney Plus, so you can like... And it's just the best way to relax as well. Anyway, so season 33, episode 22 is... Oh, just got a message. Is an all-musical takedown of capitalism. And they've got, like, some professor... I don't think he's a professor, but he was, like, important in... Like, he was,
really?
Yeah, I don't know. He's an academic. That's the word for it. And he's actually in it. Anyway, it's great. I wish I knew that guy's name. That would be helpful, but I don't. So Hugh Jackman's in it, though, as a singing janitor. So don't miss it. But, like, watch The Simpsons. It'll make you so happy. Have a great day.
Could you hear that?
Yeah, you keep freezing.
Yeah, it says my internet connection is unstable.
Oh, shit. like mother, like internet connection.
Did you hear that
now.
Message?
Not really. Do you want to summarize it?
So she was talking about how Simpsons is like peak social commentary, and there's an episode where they did an all musical episode about capitalism.
Oh.
And that we should still be watching it.
I was surprised. Recently, I watched oh, you're good now. Recently, I watched an episode of South Park, and I was like, oh, it's still really good. Yeah, they hold up.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, I don't like go out of my way to watch it, but like if I do see it, I'm like,
yeah, I'm like, oh, it's still good. Yeah, still good.
No wonder it's still on. Okay, let's play next message.
Hi, this message is for Webcrawler. Sorry if you hear my dog barking in the background. Just playing a little bit of catch up, and I just heard the Discord murder episodes, and I wanted to tell a story that's
right.
similar, but kind of totally the opposite of that story. So I've had a buddy who I've known online for nearly 20 years at this point. Met him through live journals, if that gives you an indication of how long ago we met. He and I have been friends online, never actually met in person. And this guy is like a social media addict. Like he posts like 10 to 20 times a day on various forms of social media. And he's got like a little community of friends. We interact with each other. We interact with him. Like I've made friends that have actually met in real life through him. Crazy things. But anyways, a couple of months ago, he just stopped posting. His account isn't suspended. Which happens sometimes. But his account isn't suspended. He's just not posting, which is really unusual for him. So after about like 36 hours passed, like some of us are starting to get really concerned. So we get together in a group chat and we're like, hey, has anybody heard from him? Has anybody been able to get in touch with his girlfriend, who at the time was living in another country herself, separate from him? Long story there. But we're like, no, nobody can get in touch with anybody. Like nobody knows how to reach him outside of social media and all this stuff, and he's not responding. So anyway, we get the idea. We're like, wait, he always talks about this one bar in the town he lives in that he always goes to. Let's cobble together enough of the local language to call this bar. So we call up this bar in this other country at a really random time. Luckily, they were open. And we also did get somebody who spoke English. And we told them, hey, we're looking for this guy. We just want to check, has he been there? Do you know if he's okay? And the guy said, actually, we were just thinking like maybe he's broke. He doesn't normally come in when he's broke. But if you're telling us something's wrong, we'll look into it. So what the bar ended up doing was the bar sent somebody to his apartment because they knew where he lived, because he's a drunk. They knew where he lived. Get to his apartment, they could hear his cats meowing. Spoiler, cats are fine. But they could hear his cats meowing. They're like, oh, shit, something's wrong. So they start checking around local hospitals. And actually on the third one, they find him. He'd had a stroke in the street, but because he's living in the country illegally, he did not have any identification on him. So he was brought to the hospital and nobody knew who he was. So they informed the hospital of his address. The hospital was able to get in touch with his landlord. His landlord was able to get in touch with the girlfriend. The girlfriend was able to come home. She was able to get him on the right medications to balance everything else. Because in addition to the stroke, he also has some brain medications he needs to take that he was not taking, and that wasn't helping anything. So because of us calling that random bar that we, in a language out of us folks, we actually got him the help that he needed, and he's expected to make a full recovery. So that's my totally opposite story. So,
God, that's crazy.
Love you guys. Thanks.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Good for
Jesus.
you for,
wow.
like, looking out for your internet.
God, what a
calls.
blessing.
What a blessing. Okay, we got 3 messages left.
This message is for the web crawlers. This is Allie from Maine, first-time caller, and I'm just curious when you ladies are going to take this on the road and start touring and doing live shows for us. And since I think I'm the first person to ask about this on a mailbag, you are legally obligated to come to Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine.
I'm not a lawyer, but I do know one. So, thanks. Bye.
Well, what's funny, we did a live show like right before COVID shut everything down.
Yeah.
And it was really fun.
It was fun. Maybe next year we'll do a little tour or something.
Once like COVID is, I mean, it's not going away, but like.
Yeah. Once we
feel safe with like doing stuff, it would be fun. That was
it would be really fun.
Did.
Yeah, it was fun to do that.
Yeah. People laughed.
Did a little slideshow.
People laughed, did a slideshow. Okay, next message.
This message is for the web crawlers.
It's
hello.
Hello.
It's your girl. Louis, my dog just came over and he's breathing really heavy. We're hanging outside. I don't know if you can hear the pool. I'm just chilling, and I was scrolling, and I came across some breaking news that I had to share with you guys.
Uh-oh.
Actually, let me read it because I don't even know what it is.
Okay.
Okay, so there apparently there's a McDonald's in Chicago.
McDonald's call.
At where is it?
Is she going to say Hamburger University?
Hamburger University on Randolph in Chicago.
Did we already play this voicemail, or is it another one?
Menu available.
I think this is another message, but this might be before that other message. I might be playing them out of order.
Is this the same person who called about the first hamburger? Oh, yes. I was like, why are we getting 2 voicemails on Hamburger University? That's insane.
No, it's ya girl.
Okay.
So, Liz, Rachel, Kelly, I know you're in Texas, but Rosie, anyone in Illinois, should we do a bimbo web crawlers? Oh, Rachel, I also know that you're in Wisconsin. Should we do a bimbo meetup at the International Food Court McDonald's? The International. Do you want to meet me? Like somebody Korean French fries. I don't know if that's what's on the menu. I feel like whenever I see McDonald's menu items from anywhere, like not in the U.S., like it always looks so good. So I really want to try it. So we should go. This is my official invitation. Let's start planning. And also, I don't know if we're going to have like a bimbo convention, a bimbo meetup, a bimbo anything. And like, I kind of also want to put in a vote to do like another live show because I think that would be fun. And also, Maria, if you're listening, I love you and I support your endeavors and I miss you, but I love you. And Allie.
Yes.
And Melissa. You know I love you too. Okay, well, I'm just like lounging so hard right now, and
hell yeah.
I really just wanted to tell you about McDonald's, so I guess I'll let you go, but you'll hear from me again soon. I'm not farting, that's my... Okay. Love you. Bye.
Oh, see, I think that was left before the other message.
Yeah, I think so. I farted in front of my boyfriend for the first time on our vacation. It was horrible.
How did that go?
I mean, it went fine, but it was.
You gotta get it out of the way.
Yeah, we were in the kitchen and it snuck out, and then I screamed, and he goes, "What?" And I was like, "Nothing." And then I thought he didn't hear me. I thought he only heard me scream, but then like later in the day, he turned to me. He was like, remember when you farted this morning? And I was like, oh my God, he did hear me. But then it turned out to be funny. Like, he just kept making fun of me, and then I felt comfortable. I mean, I'm not going to do it again, but
you got to get it out of the way.
Purpose.
Once you do the first one, we have one voicemail left. Can you hear me? Can you hear this? Can you hear me?
No, yeah, you were frozen. Well, maybe we save this last voicemail. I don't know if Melissa can hear me, but I can't hear her.
I can hear you. Oh no.
This is Web Crawlers. Okay. Then I'm just gonna. You're totally frozen, so we can just play the voicemail next time, baby.
Okay.
You're 100% frozen, and I can't hear you.
Okay.
This is Web Crawlers. Thank you for your voicemails as usual. Sorry if this ending is a little awkward. Melissa is totally frozen. So.
I'm sorry.
Can
you hear me?
Say, like every 3 minutes, it's like, Matt. I am Allie Siegel. That is
Melissa.
Oh no. And that's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Bye.
Bye.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.